Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa akin channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. And we're here again for the OFW Average Trader PSE Weekly Performance Review. We're very happy to be here again to share the latest happening in the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before diving in, I would like to send our heartfelt gratitude to the regular viewers of this channel. We thank you for continuously supporting us. In return, we will do our very best to give and share with you the most relevant information and signals to properly interpret the market using the chart or technical analysis. So let's get started with the PSE index. The market opened almost the same level of the closing price last week at 5,987 and closed at 6,021, which gave us a green, more bullish candle on a Monday. Then on Tuesday, the market opened at 6,016 and closed at 5,976, which gave us a red, more bearish inverted candle. On Wednesday, the market opened almost the same range at 5,997 and closed at 6,004. That gave us a green, more bullish candle. Then on Thursday, the market opened at 6,005 but encountered a short-term profit taking and closed at 5,969. That gave us a red, less bearish candle. And finally, on a Friday, the market opened at 5,986 and went a bit higher, closing at 6,022. That gave us a green neutral candle. Overall, the market appears to start confirming the legitimacy of last week's bounce and has moved sideways the entire week, just right above the new support area at 5,950, where the highest closing price went at 6,022 and the lowest 5,069. With the MACD and moving averages shifted to positive direction. And now let us proceed to our individual stocks, where the first on the line is Ayala Land. Due to the consistent share buyback executed the entire week, Ayala Land stock was able to sustain its bounce last week and currently appears to move sideways, trying to establish its new support level above 20.35. This sideways movement were backed by the confluence of the moving averages and MACD shifting direction into positive trajectory. Let us keep an eye on its move next week to find out if this will go further to consolidation phase. And now let us proceed to our next stock, where we have BDO. As it continued its move without any significant news report this week, BDO stock also appears to move a sideways manner identical to the index, maintaining the current support level above 127.20. Likewise, the current direction of its moving averages and MACD are projecting to positive trajectory. We just have to continue monitoring its move in the succeeding weeks. Now let us move forward to the next stock, where we have Converge. Still moving higher even in the absence of any significant news report for 3 weeks now. The company's price continued to gain strength and go higher after completing its consolidation phase and started to push upward 2 weeks ago. It has now officially confirmed its upward movement as it breaks the 14 resistance level and currently establishing a higher low formation above 15 level. This upward movement is backed up by the confluence of its moving averages and MACD trajectory, which is already on the positive side. And now moving forward to our next stock, where we have Jollibee. In the absence of any significant news report this week, Jollibee price was unable to sustain its last week's bounce and went back down to 189 level. The move appears to be a dead cat bounce as it struggled to maintain its position above the 21 days moving averages. Though MACD trajectory has shifted into positive side, it has yet to manage to reach above zero or positive zone. We will have to continue monitoring the stocks until we finally confirm its new support level and eventually go to its consolidation phase. Now going back to our banking sector, where we have Metrobank. Due to the absence of any significant news report this week, the stock price has obviously unable to stay above the previous resistance after breaking out of the 68 level. Though it was a false breakout move transpired this week, it is still currently holding at 66 level, just right above the 14 days moving average. It still appears to form a higher low. It remains to be seen unless we see a confirmation of this on the coming weeks. Now moving forward to our next stock where we have JGS. Another week without any significant news report. JG Summit Holdings unable to continue its bounce, which was obviously hampered by the resistance level at 22.5 and retrace a bit, staying just right above the 21.3 support level. The move is still inconclusive at this point whether what direction it will move next. Although MACD is showing a positive shift of trajectory going to positive formation. We just have to wait and see and look out for its move next week. And now going back to our property sector where we have SMPH. Due to the positive news report issued this week such as Costa del Jamilo investment of 3 billion peso eco resort community in Batangas and SM Prime investment of 3.6 billion peso for SMX Seaside Cebu to boost MICE growth in Visayas. The stock continued to gain strength and able to sustain its last week's momentum, even breaking the nearest resistance level at 22.5 and reached to 23 level. This move even almost successfully broken past the 200 days moving average before end of the week. Another positive movement next week will be the turning point that may confirm the shift of trend to upward direction. Now moving to our next stock where we have MegaWorld. With the follow-through consistent and continuous share buyback program of the company, plus its announcement to operate the world's biggest Movenpick hotel in the West Side City, the stock price has successfully pushed through all moving averages and got back on track, closing at 2.03 resistance level. With a good performance next week and confluence of both moving averages and MACD entering above the zero level or positive zone, it can be confirmed that it has successfully risen back to its upward trend, which might continue on the succeeding weeks. And last but not the least, let us now move forward to our focus on stock where we have Ayala Corporation. In spite of the absence of any significant news report this week and solely relying on its positive third quarter record core earnings this year, Ayala Corporation stock was able to continue to gain strength, sustaining its momentum from its bounce last week, even reaching the 475 resistance level. Though 100 and 200 moving averages are already near, it might pose a bit of a challenge in the coming weeks. As mentioned last week, the bounce had led to a start in a shift of trajectory of the moving averages and MACD into positive formation. As the price significantly dropped to its lowest level since pandemic, this probably get the attention of new investors that is looking for a bargain price with a future high return. Take note that we are now broken past above the range of pandemic, which is between 360 to 450 level. We hope the move will be sustained in the coming weeks or beyond end of the year. As we wrap up this video, we should keep on reminding ourselves that the negativity we saw in the market wasn't rooted in reality, but in the human tendencies toward greed and the desire for easy money. Never forget, success shines brightest when it's built on honesty, character, and genuine effort. And that is all we have for this week. In case there's a stock you want us to discuss on our review next week, you may send a message or comment in this channel with a domain name OFW Average Trader. You may also choose to reach out by sending me an email at engineeralejandromagno@gmail.com. Or you can also send a message in my Twitter account or send a direct message in my Facebook page named Engineer Alejandro Magno. Take the opportunity while it is offered free. There's no secret to success. We just have to keep going and work harder. We will only lose a battle the moment we stop trying and believing. Before we finally end this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this channel to your friends, family, colleague, and fellow OFWs currently looking for a passive income. This might help to share the gift and opportunity to be financially literate. It might also help them secure their future and save their hard-earned money from price inflation. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for keep supporting this channel. Have a nice day and see you all on my next video. Ciao!